Welcome to the Thursday edition of Word of the Day. Today is Thursday, November the 6th, 2014. I want to talk from the subject title, When Fatigue Threatens You. When Fatigue Threatens You. Would you turn with me to Isaiah chapter 28, verse 12? It reads, To whom he said, This is the resting place, let the weary rest, and this is the place of repose. But they would not listen. In other words, God desires for us to find rest in Him. Ruth Haley Barton coined the phrase dangerous tiredness. Dangerous tiredness. Now, let me give you a few of the symptoms of dangerous tiredness. Number one, irritability or hypersensitivity. That's the first step, irritability or hypersensitivity. In other words, when everything is getting on your nerves, when everything is frustrating you, you have to be careful that you're not suffering from fatigue. Secondly, restlessness. In other words, you're not getting enough sleep, you can't seem to settle down, you can't seem to relax. That's a sign that you might be suffering from fatigue. Isn't that amazing that even when you're weary, you can't seem to get rest? And then thirdly, compulsive overworking. Many times that's a sign of fatigue when you can't turn yourself off. Many times we can turn ourselves on, but we can't turn ourselves off to focus on what really matters. And then escapist behavior. We run from hardship. We run from challenges. We run from obstacles. You might be fatigued if you're doing that. You remember Elijah did that. You're running from responsibility because you are tired. Then feeling disconnected from your calling. Many times in life, we feel like we're disconnected from our purpose. We're disconnected from our assignment. And that can cause us to grow weary because it seems like life is pointless. But know that all things are working together for the good. And then the next point is neglecting yourself physically. Sometimes we can be so tired, so fatigued, we don't have things or time to do things such as wash clothes, such as exercise. It's important that you take a moment out of your day, out of your busy schedule, to exercise, to work out, just to do some stress relievers. Because remember, life is not just a sprint, it's a marathon. And then lastly, letting your spiritual habits slip. Letting your spiritual habits slip. You can't be so weary, so fatigued that you stop praying, that you stop reading your word. Those are the things that gives you strength or give you strength to endure your trial, to endure your circumstances. Don't get so frustrated with God that you leave Him or ignore Him. He is a very present help in the time of trouble. I want to encourage you to lean on Him even today while you're going through your storm, knowing that He is a resting place and He will give you rest for sure. I want to thank you for spending this time with me. I pray you were blessed by the word of the day, and I look forward to seeing you as we continue this journey on tomorrow. Until next time, God bless.